Hey guys, it's Jenny here, and hopefully this is the last book I'm going to be making for my Christmas stuff because I'm so sick of making videos of my Christmas stuff. But this is just going to be like the most basic video ever, which is my book Christmas haul for 2017. It's actually really cold in my room. It's negative 5 degrees outside, and I don't have a heater in here, so it's like 50 degrees in here. It's kind of cold, but yeah. So, since it's my first year doing, since it's my first year on BookTube in general, I haven't really split up the different categories, and so all of my Christmas stuff is really repetitive. Like, you're gonna see everything I got for Christmas, my Barnes & Noble haul, which contains like half of these books, and then you're gonna see this haul. So it's like, okay, you're gonna be seeing me get the same books 3 different times. I'm sorry. But yeah, I filmed them all, so I'm just gonna post them because I filmed them. And yeah. So we're just gonna start over here. So, okay. I got Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova, and this was technically from my dad because he got me a Barnes & Noble gift card, and since, you know, I spent it, I consider this a gift from him. And this is basically about a witch who hates her magic, and she happens to be the most powerful witch in her generation, and at her death day celebration, she tries to perform a spell to rid herself of her magic, but it backfires, and it makes her family vanish, and then she ends up with a witch. She is found alone with a witch she doesn't trust, but who may be the only chance to help her save her family. I'm trying to sum these up really fast because I don't want another really long video of something you guys have already seen, but I want to film it anyway, so. Then I got Into the Dim by Janet B. Taylor. This is another one from my dad because, you know, I got it with the gift card. This is literally in all basics. This is about a teenager named Hope who loses her mom, moves in with her aunt, and finds out that her mom is not lost. Her mother's death, she is alive, but she's currently trapped in the 12th century during the age of Eleanor of Aquitaine. And Hope only has, 72 hours to rescue her mother from back in time. So yeah, that sounded really interesting. Plus the cover is really pretty and soft. Okay, then my dad actually got this for me because it was on my book list, and he's like, okay, I'm just gonna get it for her. This is Yellow Brick Road by Danielle Page. This is book 3 in the Dorothy Must Die series, and so I can't go into depth because it's the 3rd book in the series, but I have books 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have 3 in hardcover and it's signed, but I need it in paperback because 1 and 2 are in paperback. Now I just need 4 in paperback because that one's in hardcover as well. So yeah, I finally got to add this to my collection, so now I can, you know, if I ever choose to reread the series, I can. And I thought that was nice that he just got me a book that was on my wish list because I thought he was just going to get me the gift card, but he ended up buying some books that were on my list too, so that was really nice. Another thing he did was get me Keeper of the Mist by Rachel Newmeyer, and this was another one he actually got me, and one that I didn't buy with the gift card. But basically, I don't actually even know what this is completely about, but because it's been on my list for so long. Oh, yada yada yada. This is about a book of a daughter of a lord of Namira who dies, and then she's unexpectedly decreed as the new lady. Powerful position is dangerous. Magical mist that hides Namira from its vicious neighbors have failed. Now Carrie's people are visible to strangers for the first time in generations. Yeah. So now she becomes the Keeper of the Mist, I'm assuming. We'll have to learn more about that book when I read it. It's so annoying because I keep getting so many Instagrams popping up while I'm trying to film this. It's like... Then I got Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody. And this was technically another one that my dad got me, but one that I bought with my gift card. I've been looking at this book ever since I saw it on Emma Books' channel as one of her top posts of 2017. So this is basically about a girl who joins the circus and she can create illusions. And they are just that. They're illusions. They're like animals, pets, people. She can create these illusions and they're not supposed to be real. And she doesn't believe that they are truly real until one of them gets murdered. And then she's like, what the heck? How are my illusions getting murdered? So she's trying to figure out who the heck has been murdering her illusions and she has to figure it out before she loses her whole family. And something like that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, my leg hurts. So yeah, I got that. Then my mom technically got me this book. I'm the one that ordered it, but she told me it was a Christmas present from her. And that was the Clockwork Scarab. And this is by Colleen Gleason. This book was the only one that came onto Book Outlet. So I was surfing Book Outlet for my nephew's presents for my mom. And I saw this book and I'm like, oh my god. Because I've been wanting it for so long. And then I was like, you can get it. You're just going to have to wait until Christmas. Well, joke's on her because it didn't come until today, the day after Christmas. But yeah, so this is from my mom. Basically, this is about Evelyn Stoker and Mina Holmes, a.k.a. vampire hunter detective. Sister of Bram and the niece of Sherlock. Vampire hunting and mystery solving are in your blood, so to speak. And when two young society girls... I'm just going to read the synopsis because I think it sounds cool. Evelyn Stoker and Mina Holmes never meant to get into the family business, but when you're the sister of Bram Stoker and the niece of Sherlock Holmes, vampire hunting and mystery solving are in your blood, so to speak. And when two young society girls disappear, one dead, one missing, there's no one more qualified to investigate. Now fierce Evelyn and logical Mina must resolve their rivalry, navigate the advances of not just one but three mysterious gentlemen, and solve a murder with only one clue, a strange Egyptian scarab. The pressure is on and the stakes are high. If Stoker and Holmes don't figure out why London's finest 16-year-old women are in danger, they'll become the next victims. I thought it sounded so cool, so I'm really excited to read this. Yeah. Yeah, it's another 350 pager. Okay, then I got 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. This was another one I got with my gift card from my dad. And basically this is about a girl who, it's about a ruler who has killed 300 girls before he comes to another village to claim another wife. A girl, what's her name? Doesn't say her name. But yeah, this girl, she knows that the ruler wants to take her sister as his wife, but she doesn't want that to happen, so she goes in her sister's place instead. She ends up seeing that his palace is actually beautiful, and she survives each day by telling stories. He comes to her room and listens to her tell stories, and it's the thing that keeps her alive inside that palace. Each tale she spins, her power grows, and she discovers that the ruler was not always that evil. Something went wrong, and yeah, so it's giving me Wrath and Dawn vibes. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. If I had $1 for every time I yawn during my videos. Finally, for my gift card, I got an Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. This is literally about a girl who makes her fortune off of painting for the fair folk. Yeah. And she ends up painting one for a Lord of the Autumn Court. I hope I said that right because I'm thinking of Akotar right now. And she ends up committing a crime, which is painting his eyes with too much emotion in them. And that is like a crime not only for her, but it could get him killed in his world. And so yeah, so she has to go to his court to serve as punishment for how she painted him. And then then they're attacked from every side, blah blah blah. They depend on each other, fall in love, and I can't wait because it's another Fae book. And yeah. Then I got Hannas Dream by Diane Hammond. This is from my grandma. I just got this today. But basically, it's about a zookeeper who is taking care of this elephant named Hannah, who isolates herself from the other elephants, and he is determined not to retire until he finds another caretaker suitable enough to care for this elephant the way he does. And he finds this girl, and they have the same dream to retire this elephant Hannah to an elephant sanctuary because her feet are ruined from standing on hard concrete. They have this dream to connect her with an elephant sanctuary and move her there to live out the rest of her days. But then the head zookeeper, who is brutal, he has her plan to star as the main attraction of the zoo, and it's all about their journey trying to save this elephant, from being completely damaged, from being in the spotlight and the pressures of being in a zoo rather than a sanctuary. So, yeah. Water for the elephants kind of vibes. And finally, I got The Girls in the Garden by Lisa Jewell. This is basically another cliche thriller. Yeah, preppy, urban, setting. And then, you find a teenage girl's body in your rose bushes. Oh no. Who done it? Probably the creepy gardener, but who knows? It's kind of like a game of Clue. We'll see. But okay, yay! That wraps up my 2017 Christmas haul. Ended up with technically 7 from my dad, 1 from my mom, and 2 from my grandma. And I'm just, as bad as it is to say, I'm just so glad Christmas is over because it's been such a hectic couple days. I've been just nonstop busy. I'm so tired. But yeah. What I'm going to be doing these next couple days is wrapping up reading. I'm going to try to read as much as I can until January, and then I'm going to be doing my December wrap-up, followed by my yearly wrap-up of everything I read this year. And I'm going to be, what I do is I take all the paper out of this jar, read them off, and then calculate the pages and the number of books I read, write them on this jar, and then empty this and start a new jar for 2018. So that's something I started doing last year, or in 2016. Technically it was 2015 because I opened the jar on 2016. So, I've been doing this for a while now, almost 3 years. I'll be doing those videos next. I don't know what I have planned for 2018 yet, but I'll think of something great for you guys, I promise. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Don't forget that if we get up to 250 subscribers by the time of my anniversary for BookTube, I will be giving away another book to another subscriber. Yes, once again, thank you guys for watching.